The Pro Football Hall of Fame is full of arguments, debates, and some really close calls. This isn't one of those stories. Some players are forced to wait, their legacies picked apart by critics. And then, there are players like Kevin Mawae, who make the whole debate feel silly. Their greatness isn't an opinion, it's a fact. This is the story of an anchor, a leader, and a technician whose 16 seasons in the NFL trenches weren't just impressive, they were a foregone conclusion. This is why Kevin Mawae's case for Canton was never a real debate, it was just a matter of time. Making a Hall of Fame argument for a center can be a tough sell. They don't have passing yards or flashy touchdown grabs. Their dominance is subtle, measured by their teammates' success and the cleanliness of their quarterback's jersey. For Kevin Mawae, that measurement is overwhelming. The evidence isn't a single great season, it's a mountain of sustained excellence that stretched across 3 franchises and defined an entire decade of football. Kevin Mawae's journey began long before the NFL. The son of a U.S. Army sergeant, discipline was in his DNA. That foundation was cemented at LSU, where he was a versatile 4-year starter, playing left tackle, left guard, and center. The Seattle Seahawks drafted him in 1994, and he immediately made the PFWA All-Rookie team at right guard. But his career truly ignited in his 3rd season when they moved him to center. It was there his rare blend of strength, smarts, and agility took over, paving the way for running back Chris Warren's Pro Bowl seasons. But Seattle was just the launching pad. In 1998, Mawae signed with the New York Jets, a move that reunited him with coaching legend Bill Parcells and completely changed the franchise's fortunes. Parcells would later call him, "the best center I ever had, by far." In Mawae's first season, the Jets' offense became one of the league's best, rocketing to an AFC Championship game appearance. This was the Mawae effect. He was the pivot for a dominant rushing attack, anchored by his partnership with fellow Hall of Famer, running back Curtis Martin. With Mawae clearing the way, Martin ripped off 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Martin himself said, "I wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for Kevin." From 1999 to 2004, Mawae was named to 6 straight Pro Bowls and was a first-team All-Pro 3 times, defining the position and earning a spot on the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 2000s. After 8 years in New York, Mawae suffered a torn triceps in 2005, the first major injury of his career. For a lot of players in their mid-30s, that would have been it. The Jets released him. For Kevin Mawae, it was just an intermission. He signed with the Tennessee Titans in 2006 and started a whole second act. But the grand finale, and the final exclamation point on his Hall of Fame career, came in 2009. That year, a 38-year-old Mawae was the veteran leader of the offensive line that powered Chris CJ2K Johnson to an incredible 2,006 rushing yards. Johnson was clear about Mawae's role, saying, "He was the leader of the offensive line. I felt like he was always looking out for me." Mawae added 2 more Pro Bowls to his collection in Tennessee, proving his greatness wasn't tied to one team or one system. He was the common denominator of success. If you only talk about blocks and stats, you miss what really made Kevin Mawae a Hall of Famer. He was the undisputed quarterback of the offensive line. His football IQ was a weapon, allowing him to put his guys in a position to win before the ball was even snapped. But his leadership went way beyond the huddle. In 2008, his fellow players, teammates and opponents alike, elected him president of the NFL Players Association. This wasn't a ceremonial title. He led the players through one of the most difficult periods in league history, navigating the aftermath of director Gene Upshaw's passing and the bitter 2011 NFL lockout. To be elected NFLPA president is the ultimate sign of respect, adding a dimension to his career that very few Hall of Fame candidates can match. So, let's tally the final score. 16 seasons. 241 games. 8 Pro Bowls and 7 All-Pro selections. He was named to the NFL's All-Decade Team for the 2000s. In the kicker, he blocked for a 1,000-yard rusher in 13 of his 16 seasons, a list that includes Hall of Famer Curtis Martin and 2,000-yard rusher Chris Johnson. To top it all off, he was elected president of the Players Union. The case wasn't just strong, it was airtight. It was never a matter of if, but when. Kevin Mawae's career wasn't a debate. It was a statement. And in 2019, that statement was sealed with a bronze bust in Canton, Ohio. Where do you rank Kevin Mawae among the all-time great centers like Mike Webster and Dermody Dawson? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and click on the notification bell. And don't forget to click on the playlist above to watch more NFL Hall of Famers of his era. Thanks for watching.